Yo, what's going on everybody? Alien Dinosaur Hunter here, and let me just say, it has been an ultra swell month of video posting. Granted, I didn't post much, but it felt so nice coming back to these games, recording videos, doing good old commentaries, videos you would have expected back in the day before I started posting up tons and tons of Primal Carnage content. But it's sad to say this might be the last Carnivores video for a while. Or probably ever. I probably should have worked on some sort of good old classic sweet old montage for you guys, but so much other shit got in the way of that. But again, it felt nice just straight up doing videos and good old commentaries again for this game. And here we are with one more go as we talk about 2 reasons why the Kickstarter campaign for Carnivores Reborn failed. Now, one reason is obvious, but at the same time it's not entirely our fault. No one spread word about it. I mean, really, how was anyone supposed to know that Carnivores on PS3 was going to be on PC if no one talks about it with other people? I mean, Carnivores is not a super popular game, guys. One announcement is not going to grab the attentions of millions. No, we got to help spread that announcement. Let people know what's going on. Otherwise, they're not going to get anywhere. Well, kind of like now anyway, they got nowhere because one reason was no one bothered telling other people, letting all the other Carnivores fans know what's going on. However, it's not our fault. Again, it's not our fault. I mean, what is the reason why we didn't go around and spread word to begin with? I mean, we could go on and say that, oh, doing a Kickstarter campaign was dumb, I never liked the game on PS3 to begin with, but the one really real reason why no one spread word was because they didn't show us anything. And what I mean by that is they didn't show us enough of what improvements Reborn has to offer. We got little to no side-by-side comparisons of the PC and PS3 version, no new screenshots, no new video footage, or hell, no new trailers. The only thing new we were shown were death animations were coming back. And also, they showed one screenshot of one map having more grass, which apparently gives the map more detail, which it kind of does, but come on! You want to demonstrate to not only Carnivores fans, but new people coming into Carnivores of all the cool features you're gonna be able to do in Reborn. I mean, what you guys should have done was treat this like a show and tell project, but you told more than you did show. You told us that the game was going to get a revamped economy system, weapons are getting skins and other upgrades, dinosaur AI was going to improve. You only told us it, you didn't show us. And showing is what plays a big factor into building the popularity of your project so you can grab the attention of other people. So you would have worked up all that money so you could reach your stretch goals and intended goals to fix the game's bugs and add more. However, it's not a bad idea to keep some things a secret. You could have been quiet about a thing or two about the things I was talking about that you should have showed. You guys could have, I don't know, showed us a thing or two, tell us a thing or two, teased us about a thing or two. But you only did 1 out of the 3 things, and that's what primarily got you guys nowhere. I mean, let's look at when you guys were making the game for PS3. Hell, when you were announcing the game for PS3, you guys had fantastic trailers that showed a lot of what the game has to offer, and it caught the attentions of thousands. Sadly, part of that thousands didn't have a PS3, nor were interested enough to consider buying the game. Even though you could, it was at a dirt cheap price at the time, $12.99. That wasn't a big bank breaker there. But anyway, your trailers were awesome enough to catch a good amount of attention on the internet. And if you guys would have done this with the Carnivores Reborn project, you probably would have met your goal. Hell, maybe even the stretched goals. But all you guys did instead was take all of those PS3 trailers, slapped on the Digital Dreams Entertainment logo along with the Carnivores Reborn logo, and called it a new trailer, when it's not. It's stuff that was pre-recorded on PS3, and you can't use a PS3 game to advertise a PC game that you claim to have made lots of improvements on. In fact, why didn't you just make trailers about how much improvements you made over the PS3 version instead of taking 1 or 2 videos or trailers off the Carnivores Dinosaur Hunter YouTube page and just slapping Digital Dreams Entertainment and Carnivores Reborn on them? Seems I've gotten off to a bit of a rant there. Overall, the 2 reasons why the campaign was a fail was because we didn't spread word and the devs showed us nothing to spread word about. But you can still buy some of the rewards they were offering with the Kickstarter campaign off Digital Dreams Entertainment website, and the rewards go up to the $100 mark. I believe it was the Sniper Edition. Here are some screenshots right here for proof. You could still buy most of these rewards they were offering, which is a pretty nice thing, which means we'll be able to save up a lot of our cash and buy some of the higher tier items we couldn't buy when we were trying to fund for the Reborn project. And also, with the failure of the Kickstarter campaign, that means the game is going to be released sometime in January of 2015. Oh boy, am I going to be looking forward to that one. Because the biggest question that lingers in my head right now is, have the devs put way more time into developing the Reborn project than they have trying to figure out how they can make success of their Kickstarter campaign? Or will it end up being launched as the same old buggy mess or an even worse of a state than it was on PS3? Either one, I'm still likely to do videos on it. I mean, at the very least, I can imagine this game being better programmed than most of the other dinosaur games I've played and even posted videos on this channel. But those games will not be mentioned in this video at this time. So, that wraps up Carnivores Month, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed the Carnivores gameplays and the commentaries, and we will be kicking back up the Primal Carnage videos very soon. And trust me, we will be kicking them back up in a very special and exploiting style. But until then, don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment down below if you will, and I'll see you all in the next live or non-live commentary. Peace out, everybody.